what is left is I want to play an audio for you guys. I'll play an audio. I'm going to display the questions on your screen. You will see the question on your screen. It's a listening task. It's just 5 questions. 5. So you need to listen very well and ensure you're actually picking the right answers. So before Callisto's get to where she's going to have a seat, I'll get the questions, I'll get everything set for you guys. So just while we are waiting for her to find our location, let me get that for us right away. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
Thank you very much. You guys have been amazing. Like, I really wish at the end of the day, write your IELTS, join my team. Come on. I'm not saying you should come and work for me anyway, but I don't have money to pay you guys. You guys quite look expensive. That you look expensive. I don't have the money to pay you guys. But I also need support. Like, might have to do these some other times and all that. I need some of you on board to join the team in evaluating all this, but it's optional anyway. You're not going to be getting paid. I'm not getting paid for what I'm doing right now. Okay, so don't expect that I'm coming on board with merchant nurse. Yeah, open check. What should I write on it? No, don't look at it from the angle anyway. So, is that where you want to do your listening?
I think I'll manage. Yeah.
Your ear must really be hypersonic.
Probably is.
All right, that's fine. I'm not going to say more. Don't tell me that it's the environmental factor that influences your listening. Don't tell me that. Okay. So you guys just give me a few seconds. I'm going to pop up something on your screen. Is that all right? Go and play the audio, and I'm going to try and make it as loud as possible. Is that okay?
Yes. Okay, please.
All right. Here we go.
You will hear part of a student presentation about the variety of different species that live in the world's oceans. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40.
Is the audio clear enough?
Yes, sir.
Yes, it is.
All right.
Section 4. You will hear part of a student presentation about the variety of different species that live in the world's oceans. First, you have some time to look at questions 31 to 40. Now listen carefully and answer questions 31 to 40.
I've been looking at ocean biodiversity. That's the diversity of species that live in the world's oceans. About 20 years ago, biologists developed the idea of what they called biodiversity hotspots. These are the areas which have the greatest mixture of species. So one example is Madagascar. These hotspots are significant because they allow us to locate key areas for focusing efforts at conservation. Biologists can identify hotspots on land fairly easily, but until recently, very little was known about species distribution and diversity in the oceans, and no one even knew if hotspots existed there. Then a Canadian biologist called Boris Worm did some research in 2005 on data on ocean species that he got from the fishing industry. Worm located 5 hotspots for large ocean predators like sharks and looked at what they had in common. The main thing he'd expected to find was that they had very high concentrations of food, but to his surprise, that was only true for 4 of the hotspots. The remaining hotspot was quite badly off in that regard. But what he did find was that in all cases, the water at the surface of the ocean had relatively high temperatures, even when it was cool at greater depths. So this seemed to be a factor in supporting a diverse range of these large predators. However, this wasn't enough on its own, because he also found that the water needed to have enough oxygen in it. So these 2 factors seemed necessary to support the high metabolic rate of these large fish. A couple of years later, in 2007, a researcher called Lisa Balance, who was working in California, also started looking for ocean hotspots, but not for fish. What she was interested in was marine mammals, things like seals. And she found 3 places in the oceans which were hotspots. And what these had in common was that these hotspots were all located at boundaries between ocean currents. And this seems to be the sort of place that has lots of the plankton that some of these species feed on. So now people who want to protect the species that are endangered need to get as much information as possible. For example, there's an international project called the Census of Marine Life. They've been surveying oceans all over the world.
I want to believe you should have gotten what you should get. So I'm expecting you to snap whatever you've done, and you have just 1 minute. Snap it, and I've started counting down for you guys. You guys are super fast, so thank you very much. I really do appreciate it, and thank you to every one of you. I'm going to go through it, and the speaking part I'll give it to somebody else to do justice to that. So also I've listened, and the speaking part rather, I've listened. I'm having my own score here already, so I'll give it to someone else to also have a look and listening for what you guys were saying and all that. But like I said earlier at the start of the whole thing, you guys are amazing. Every one of you deserve to win, because you being among the top 3 out of 273 is actually amazing. And I just want to say thank you, although it's not convenient for some of you, but sticking our time to be here today for us to quickly conclude this. I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you. And Callisto, Taiwo, why am I not seeing your video? Callisto, are you there?
I'm here. I'm trying to get down from the vehicle.
All right, you can successfully get down from the vehicle, please. And like I said earlier, thank you for showing us the sky of Lagos State. And I know, Taiwo, you want to go home. It seems you are the only one left in the hospital. And Dorcas, it seems you are in the comfort of your zone. You are so, I don't know, but it seems you are okay. So So before we go, I just want to hear last words from you guys. So I'm going to start with Adebayo. What do you have to say about what we've done today? Do you think it looks objective enough?
Yeah, it does actually. It's actually more emphasized than saying. It's really nice. Really, really.
Okay. When I said we're having a Zoom meeting today, was it what you were expecting? This is how you expect it's going to go, or like?
I actually wasn't expecting that we were going to be having this question.
Okay. I understand. It's okay. Yeah. Taiwo, what do you have to say as regards everything that's occurred within the last couple of minutes?
Well, I'll say it was engaging, and one way or the other, we were able to learn from each other. Yeah.
So will you say it's the last stage of it is, will you say it's transparent enough?
Well, yes, it is actually. When I heard we were going to do a Zoom meeting, that was like, it was probably going to be speaking, and I was not very much surprised.
All right, thank you for giving us your words. And Callisto, I know you're on the streets. Do you have something to say?
Okay. Well, it's almost as I imagined. I won't lie. It was a fair chance, yeah. Good stuff actually. I'm carrying load and I'm on the street of Lagos, so I think the exam was okay.
All right. So if you have anything you want to say, you can quickly say it now so that we can call it.
Okay, I have something to say. Now, Sheriff, you buy data for me.
All right, that's fine. That's quite easy. That's quite easy. That's not a problem. If it's data, we can always gift you a data. That's not a problem.
Okay, I also have something else, something quite important as well to say.
Okay.
You've said it severally during the course of this meeting that we all did fairly well, and your hands are tied solely because there's a budget for just one person. I believe something can be done about that. I just have a simple suggestion. I don't know how early everybody wants to take it, but we can space ourselves out by the month. I think it works, depending on what the others might also think. It will look like we're being selfish and we don't want to give opportunity to others, but I think it's a fair chance for us as well. So that's my suggestion. Like, space it out within the months, July, August, and then September, instead of us having the public rounds of exams and everything once again.
All right, that's a nice submission. If you've been following my Twitter handle, you would have seen on my Twitter handle that August sponsorship is for something else.
Okay. Yeah. I think I saw that. Yes.
Good. So the essence is that we are trying to reach as many people as we can. We are trying to the little good for as many as it can get to. Okay. Next month, which is September, we are going to be considering CBT sponsorship. That's most likely, if it is approved, we are going to be considering CBT sponsorship. But August is for market women. We want to reach out to them and all that. Then October is when we are going to be completing our 1 year of establishment, and we don't know what we're going to do yet, but we're going to have a meeting and come to a conclusion, okay? But your submission is actually noted. If it was a submission last month, maybe I wouldn't have gone through the process of screening people for this particular one. But thank you. It is actually, it's a very good one because every one of you here, you are good. Like, you are good. If I can bet my money that you will pass at a go, like, I have nothing to worry about. So does anyone want to add to that?
Nothing much. Nah.
All right, that's fine. Taiwo, anything to say? Last
well, I actually think the use of the social platform is helping the program a lot. So I feel we should continue doing that, because even people that have not reached out to me in a very long time, when they saw the post on Twitter, they were like, Taiwo, I saw you, that and that. And then people got like, they became aware of it. So it's a good approach, and merchant should keep it up.
All right, thank you very much. I'm very grateful. Thank you for your time. You will hear from me between now and tomorrow on how you perform. And please do know that how we've performed today, this video will be made available to the public, because you notice that I recorded it, so that when people want to talk, they'll know that, oh yeah, they'll know that the person that won actually deserved winning. Okay. These are some of the things that helped my company over the years: integrity, transparency. People can actually say, "Oh, we can trust this company."
I'm dying.
So you guys did well. If it's that one, you guys did fabulously well.
No, but wait, I'm not wearing makeup and all that. No, I'm not looking fine. Stop my age.
Right now. Are you really being serious right now?
I'm being serious right now.
Are we doing beauty contest that you want to be looking astonishing? I mean, who do you want? I don't understand.
Kalisto, don't say that. You look even much more presentable than I am looking right now. Like,
well, I don't know about that, Docas. I can't join you in that line of conversation. I can't join you.
Don't do that.
It's Taiwo that is looking stressed at work, because I know the normal Taiwo.
Exactly. Taiwo looks like a nurse. I don't look like a nurse.
She looks stressed.
I look stressed.
Please,
I was walking throughout this winter.
Like, please, can you just describe how I look like, please?
You
look chilly.
like,
you even have a chain.
Exactly. You look like you have money. Behind me, I look like the one that is suffering among all of you, and you want to publicize it. Is it nonsense?
Oh God, Jesus! Can you stop this? They
will not hear me. I will not be speaking English after looking like Sophia. You know, see my head. I was even scratching my head at that time.
Oh God, I'm sure it's going to remove.
Anyway, I'm not seeing anything wrong with you, actually, from my own side of it. So thank you very much.